and Thompson, Miles Long here ringside. World League Wrestling coming to you from the famous Race Wrestling Arena in Troy, Missouri. Miles, what a great event we have for you, all the wrestling fans who are watching at home.
Troy, Missouri has been a great town that we have been trying to establish ourselves in. You know, for 15 years we were based out of the mid-Missouri area. We took a chance, we took a giant leap of faith, and now we're here at the Race Wrestling Arena right here in Troy, Missouri, Friday, February the 27th, with the first match on the card featuring Brandon Espinosa and AJ Smith going head-to-head. Who's going to be the better wrestler? We're going to find out right here and right now.
Certainly will. Brandon Espinosa has been around the wrestling business quite some time now. He's going to be the veteran in this situation against the younger of the two, AJ Smith. And we're going to see maybe some sportsmanship here, Miles.
There we see Brandon Espinosa extending that hand of good sportsmanlike conduct, like you just said. And our referee, Richard White, is trying to explain to AJ, hey, let's get the match going. And he's trying to explain that to both competitors.
Let's see if he trusts Espinosa. Okay. Oh, wait a minute.
Let's go. There we see a kick to the low stomach there, borderline in the crotch region of the body to Espinosa from AJ Smith.
AJ saw that coming. He knew that Espinosa had no intentions of showcasing sportsmanship and was going to try to outsmart him there. AJ wise to do what he did. Oh!
There we see AJ Smith just apparently grabbing some type of either hair or trunks and pulling Brandon Espinosa down to the mat.
Look at this scoop and a body slam down. AJ Smith gaining an early advantage. Whoa!
He goes for one of those atomic leg drops and misses Espinosa, the veteran in this
situation. Wait a minute! Whoa!
There you see Espinosa trying to play a little grabby grab.
Is that what you call it?
That's what some of the people here in Troy call it. I'm not exactly sure if that's 100% of what Espinosa calls it, but there we see a wild punch being thrown by AJ Smith.
Yeah, AJ, that kind of took him off his game there, and now using that gluteus maximus as a weapon, goes for a cover. 2 count only, says referee Richard White. Brandon Espinosa, unorthodox. That's one word you can use to describe this man.
That is definitely right. Unorthodox is one of the few words you can use to describe Brandon Espinosa.
Oh, look at this Espinosa. You know, I think it's a psych-out job. The veteran that he is took advantage. A little bit of showmanship now. Oh.
He was going for something. I don't know what he was going for with AJ Smith's head directly in the path of trajectory of what you refer to as the gluteus maximus of Brandon Espinosa.
I think that's a scientific definition. Now Espinosa, he's thinking something dangerous right here. Look out. Espinosa hits the ropes.
Something. We see AJ Smith.
Whoa.
He was trying to catch Espinosa off guard. Espinosa wiser of the two. And there we see Espinosa following him down with his knees, crushing AJ Smith to the mat with a follow-up pin attempt with a 2 count only.
Espinosa not happy with the cadence of referee Richard White's count. He is going to now try to wear down AJ Smith a little bit more. Give Smith a lot of credit. He's got a lot of fight. He's showing that heart that a young man has to have to compete in professional wrestling. Look at that. And
a blatant right to the eyes by AJ Smith, followed up with a big kick to the stomach and a big right hand punch to the head, to the face of Brandon Espinosa.
AJ playing a little bit dirty there. That's what he needed to do. Is Espinosa had gained an advantage. Ow! Ring my bell right there. AJ Smith in control now of Brandon Espinosa.
Oh, and a big low drop kick right almost directly to the face of Brandon Espinosa.
You know, Espinosa likes to think that he's a good-looking man. He may be upset with what's going on here. Some of those shots to his face.
Big right hand by AJ Smith. Referee Richard White warning that there's a 5 count. He also cannot use that open fist.
Oh! Speaking of the face again, Espinosa tastes the turnbuckles.
Small package, 1, 2, big kick out there. Big kick out from Espinosa, enough to make sure that it wasn't a 3 count.
Miles, you want to tell the fans watching at home right now, wherever you are, HarleyRace.com. Find out when WLW makes its return to a local market near you. Watch out.
2, just as you're explaining some of that pertinent information there of World League Wrestling, AJ Smith delivered a quick snap suplex and tried to get a pin on Brandon Espinosa and was only able to get a 2 count.
He was. Smith trying to put himself in position to be a featured superstar in WLW for the future. But Espinosa
with a big right hand of his own.
Espinosa as mentioned before, he is the veteran in this situation. He's been in these predicaments before where he's had to fire back, come back. It looks like he's trying to do so right now. Oh, man! That'll give you a negative attitude.
Teeth readjustment as well. AJ Smith now.
A chiropractor's dream right now is Brandon Espinosa, courtesy of AJ Smith, who, after that shot, that jawbreaker, then threw Espinosa into the steel post, and now he's trying to rearrange the man's face some more. Ow!
Now we see that favor return as Brandon Espinosa moved out of the way of what looked like it was going to be a set of knees to the upper back to the neck of Espinosa from AJ Smith.
And for AJ Smith, his date card just was invalidated right there. He's in trouble, and here comes Espinosa.
Yeah, there's really no word to describe what that move is and potentially does.
What time a Bronco Buster on that?
1, 2, almost a 3 count. Referee Richard White almost connecting with the mat on that 3rd count, but barely able to kick out by AJ Smith. And now we see Espinosa obviously throwing off his game plan a little bit because he thought that, as well as us, that could have been a 3 count.
Yeah, I think Espinosa was surprised there. I thought he had AJ Smith just where he wanted his man. Now look at this. Dangerous maneuver coming up here potentially.
Come up with the finest carry now from Espinosa. AJ Smith's holding on to that top rope.
Oh!
Big knee lift from Smith to Espinosa, rocking the jaw of Espinosa.
And Espinosa's taking a lot of shots to his face there. Look at this.
Boom! There we see a big
nice variation of side Russian leg sweep right there. He kind of hooked in too up top, and he tried it again. Now AJ Smith is concerned, saying, hey, I thought I should have had a 1, 2, 3 right here.
We see both wrestlers trying to get to their feet, trying to see who's going to be the better competitor. Espinosa looks like he's holding onto the ropes, trying to block a pennant, an O'Connor roll pin attempt from AJ Smith, firing back with some back elbows directly to the temple of his opponent.
Espinosa, what is that? What is he trying to do? Something to the face of AJ. AJ didn't like it. AJ won't like that either.
Now both competitors reeling, trying to get their heads on straight, trying to see who's going to be the better competitor. Oh, and there we see a drop toe hold with AJ's neck and head landing across the middle rope here.
Let's talk about those cables. That's not a simple little cable in the ring. That is dangerous. Can do some damage when you hit the ropes in a bad way. And here comes Espinosa.
Oh, there we go. We see some form of a Luthez press, a different form of it. Espinosa's, yeah, that's to say the least.
It kind of fits Espinosa, doesn't it? Here we go. Irish whip coming up, no reversal. Swing and miss on a clothesline. Back elbow does it. Well, they did connect there, but I think Espinosa got the better of it. Now clothesline.
Big clothesline, and there goes AJ Smith over the top rope directly to the outside. What's going to go on here? The crowd in Troy is anxious to see Brandon Espinosa throw AJ Smith around like a ragdoll.
This is dangerous territory. Fortunately for AJ, he's been thrown back in the ring by Brandon Espinosa. Espinosa has mentioned the veteran now, somewhat in control, but AJ keeps coming back, trying everything he can, but he fails there.
Big face plant there from Espinosa to AJ Smith. We see referee 1, 2, almost 3. Espinosa thought it was a 3 count again.
Certainly a half a count away right there, maybe even a quarter of a count away from a victory from Brandon Espinosa, who now, though, says he's signaling for it, says it's all over. Let's see what this is going to be. Can AJ Smith fire back?
Brandon Espinosa picked. Something happened here. Something happened.
He collapsed. AJ collapsed. Was trying to go behind. Maybe roll up Brandon Espinosa, do something, but he just may be totally fatigued right now. Not much behind that punch right there from AJ Smith.
And we see Espinosa pick him up in a tombstone-like position.
This can't be good.
This might be the end of the match here, Brian Thompson. 1, 2, and 3.
That
Referee
is it.
Richard White counted the 3 counts, and thus ensuring the victory for Brandon Espinosa.
That's a win.